Alright, so let's get right into the video. We got a little MUT Squads gameplay. I'm actually playing with my brother. It's duos, it's not with 3 people. He is yellow, I am red. In case you were wondering. So yeah, basically, he's on defense, I'm on offense, so I'm controlling the quarterback, calling the plays, doing the thing. And if you've watched me break down this scheme and you want to run it, then just go to my channel. I break down this entire scheme and how to utilize it in a competitive setting. Right now, I think we're almost in the playoffs. I think this is the game to get us into the playoffs in our season. This is a really fun mode if you don't play it. I like how it's a super arcadey. This mode plays a lot better than most modes. This really just does kind of feel like a video game, and it's nice to have that balance because you really don't want all the modes to feel the same, and most of them do. So it's nice that this one doesn't. But you still kind of get your Madden 19 quirks. Right there, we complete a bomb to really get this started. I like getting ball first in MUT squads. It's nice, and I love this offense. I feel like you really didn't see this offense on the pro scene, but it is a very powerful offense. And right there, we don't really get too many yards on it, but again, it's paper cuts. Just want to keep it going, and you will hit the lottery eventually in the running game. Right here, we're going to try to take a shot, maybe catch him in being over-aggressive. And my brother runs a nice hesitation route right there. It was just too sick. I wish we had instant replay on that, but he stopped, kept going for 6 right there. That was beautiful. Right here is this cover 4 defense. I actually use it as safety, not just in MUT squads, but just in everything. You guys should try it if you haven't tried it already. And most people you play on this mode love running around with the quarterback. I would love if this mode comes back in the next game to make it even more arcadey. That would be awesome. Just video game it up, Tecmo Bowl it up as much as you possibly can. I think that's really cool. And right there, a little incompletion. He tries to hit this wheel out multiple times throughout this game. And again, we're really just trying. And again, right here, we're trying to send heat, but the blitz lanes, the rush lanes, are all messed up. The 2 linebackers should actually be more on the outside than they are. And when you have a bad rush lane situation, this is what happens. We actually had someone come in clean right there, but there's too many people in really the same gap. Even though it's not the same gap, it's still in the middle of the offensive line, so you want to spread that out. Great play by Lawrence Taylor right there, especially when you are playing a mobile guy who likes to run and playmaker. You really want to put the linebackers right outside the tackle, and it actually acts better than a spy. And I'm sure if you watch this video, you play a lot of this. Contains are basically non-existent in this game. And right here, Ricky Williams just being Ricky Williams. Just breaking. That was a 2nd and 16. He just broke every single tackle known to man. And really, I don't know why I'm really setting this defense up wrong right here. Eventually, we fix it. Even though my brother is actually calling the plays, I can still adjust certain things. But in Madden, you really want everything to look the same. Right here, he tries a little quarterback draw, and we blow it up. But you want everything to really look the same. And this defense is actually really hard when you spread it out because it puts a lot of I really have to respect the seam. Anything goes in the middle or a deep post from the other side, I have to respect. So that basically takes me out of the play in this formation. So it's really tough to use the safety when you go 5 wide and just go empty. So right here, the first thing I'm looking at is that 1-play touchdown and beautiful pick by Jalen Ramsey. I think this is the first card I'm going to review on this channel because he's the best corner in the game if you don't have him on your ultimate team. He's by far the best corner in the game, and he has been the entire year. He just hasn't gotten a lot of updates on his card. Right here, going back to the bread and butter, my favorite running formation in this game. Really, my brother's using the running back. Not to criticize him, but you probably shouldn't have spun right there. Should have just kept going and carried the load for a few extra yards. He really just didn't have the spin. Again, going back to a little bit of QB draw. Our opponent was having a lot of connection issues, so if it freezes and has that little icon, that's why. Going back to the bread and butter again, if you're not running this I formation, you're messing up. Currently using the Chiefs playbook. Again, we break down this entire scheme on my channel if you guys want to go check that out. Again, trying to take a shot right here, see if they get a little over aggressive. I'm getting serious heat. I just couldn't. I actually had my brother late. I didn't see him. If I timed that right, we'd have had a first down. Somehow it hit this 60. I think it was like a 62-yard field goal. I have the 99 Justin Tucker, and somehow he made that. And right here, this is how you really want to set the blitz up. Even though you should probably move him a little bit closer, but your rush lanes are just a lot better. And again, you got to respect the deep route. Right here, he kind of gets an overthrow, even though if the game works better, I probably have an interception right there. Again, we're trying to send heat. Again, really kind of wish the rush lanes are better on this particular play. But I don't want to get quick hiked because the only guy I can use her is the deep safety. So that's why I'm hesitating right here. And they love attacking just the flats. They don't even hit it early on in the middle, as you notice, this team that we're playing. They just kind of keep peppering the little drag routes right there. And hopefully we can, I think, I'm going to keep recording these when we play MUT squads together, because if we win a Super Bowl, I want this to be on YouTube. Our run all the way to the Super Bowl as a team. I think that would be a pretty cool thing to watch if you are watching. I think this is the game to get into the playoffs in MUT seasons. Right here, beautiful blocking. This is the bread and butter offense, ladies and gentlemen. It is just awesome. I love this, and especially when people get aggressive, it actually has viable passes out of it. The protection's decent. It's not great, but play action protection's ever been great. Right there, should have had a first down. Even though he got a hand on it, I feel like in real life that's a huge play. But you ever see John Gruden say "Spider 2 wide banana"? Right there, I did not know that I was controlling the running back. And it got yelled at by my brother. He's like, "You were controlling it," and he's like, "All right," because we're trying to get the Super Bowl, dude. Things get a little tense, a little serious. And right there, beautiful sack right there. I think that was just a straight up shed. I don't think the blitzer got in. But again, here's when I start actually adjusting the way I usually do, because you want everything to look the same. That's when your defense becomes great. And again, dude, I swear to God, every video that I've done, all of the guys, they just love dumping it down to the running backs. It's so frustrating. He's actually using a little I formation. Same type of formation. He just kind of goes a little ISO right there. A little lead. He's going no huddle. Almost halftime. He's got to get on the board here. I'm trying to man up my corners right here. You don't want to blitz, but I know he's having connection issues, but I know he's going to pass here, so I'm sending everybody. Because if you do this animation, you're going to get sacked immediately. It doesn't matter if you have someone open. That animation takes way too long to complete. So I felt that, and I did it. We know that he wants to attack the flat here. We're going to try to send some heat. The rush lanes are a little jumbled here. But again, you don't have time, because he's trying to hurry up. You don't have time to get it exactly right. Again, we knew he was going to go to that side of the flat. We should have had an interception if it was a higher difficulty. And right here, I get the rush lanes that I want. No, I don't. On the right side, it's not good enough. The left side could be a little farther out. Again, we get another play action pass. I swear. No, actually, this is a good defense. And we get a hit stick, almost get the fumble. There's a play later that I swear we hard flatted, but he misses the field goal. He's obviously having connection issues. Again, trying to get the rush lanes, but again, I got to be quick because this guy is just hiking. He's not doing any hot routes, so you got to be very, very quick. That should have been an easy interception, but Deion Sanders, for some reason, just cannot pick it off. And again, we're trying to get the rush lanes right. And again, I go coverage here just to fake him. It's kind of like a double gap look in a defense. You just constantly are confused because they don't know what's what. It all looks the same. Right here again, we're doing the same thing. Just trying to give him the same look. And I get the rush lanes right. And we know that he wants to roll out to the right. And again, we're hard flatting because he's not hitting the middle quick enough. He's just kind of letting it develop. He had Gronk wide open. He's just not a very good quarterback. And we knew that, so we kind of took advantage of it. And you get a lot of that in seasons if you're not playing a player that makes fast reads. I called him right there. Probably should have just took our yards and not spun right there, but my brother a little spin happy. You have to take your I don't even know what I was about to say. Oh, I call them frame throwers. They literally, it's like insane. If you guys ever played a great Madden player, you know what I'm talking about. Again, that one was not open, but I still kind of tested it a little bit. This play, again, going back to the bread and butter, the game just breaks sometimes on this play, especially in MUT squads. I don't know why. And we just fumbled because the game broke. Madden 19, one of the worst Maddens I've ever played. But we down this inside the 14-yard line. I really hope they don't get rid of this mode, and I hope they ham it up next year. I really do. I hope they make it even more arcadey. Because this is just supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be, you know, serious. We get great heat right there. If Kuechly, I think that's Luke Kuechly, he should have had an interception. We put him in the right zone, but unfortunately not. He's kind of trying to copycat us. Now that I come back and recording over this footage, it's like he's kind of trying to run, but he doesn't. He just keeps running that ISO play. It's not worth going in. Like, we're up 10-0. It's not worth going all in on the run because he could pull it out of there and score a touchdown. So we're not like gonna fully commit right there. Not run commit, but like man everybody up, blitz everybody. We're not gonna do that. So right here, sort of a spread look, and I'm like, all right, I'm immediately gonna think, okay, they're trying to one-play touchdown. So I'm respecting that. I don't see anything. I take the low. I didn't need to. I should have stayed high, and he gets the off-script play right there. Right here, I'm thinking, this is a run. And I'm trying to man up my... It's hard to adjust in this mode. I'm trying to man up my guys, but I'm not my brother, so I can't manually do it on my controller. I have to actually click onto the players. It was actually a pretty nice click off by me, so the flat would actually get there, but, you know, spinning in this game is ridiculous. So right here, I know he's going conservative, and I was like, I told my brother in the party, I was like, let's go for the run, and he did it, and we blew it up. Beautiful play right there. I love blowing that play up. Anytime you blow up Lamb, it's a beautiful feeling. And again, just trying to make everything look the same. But we're going coverage here instead of actually sending heat. Even though he's not making quick enough reads. Again, the difficulty is just too low. Either that or the guy, I don't know who that is. It's just too... Maybe he's not... I don't know. I really don't know. That should have been interception. We had perfect coverage right there. Again, another quick hike. Again, those in the flat. Should have had a pick. Because that is a hard flat. That is not a cloud flat. I'm just getting quick hiked. And I hate it. And that's why I'm super hesitant to just go all out. Again, get quick hiked here. Beautiful shed right there by Kevin Green. I'm trying to set up this blitz. And I can't. My brother's not helping me out. Never ever do this in this defense. Never press when you're using the safeties. It's just not a good idea, and this is why right here. It's an easy touchdown, and we messed up right there. And my brother took the cheese on the underneath route, and they hit us high, and it just was not a good. You don't press right there because that outside corner can help on those seam routes if he's not pressed. So he's kind of looking at the quarterback the entire time as opposed to actually being manned up with him, basically. So you get a better coverage there. Right here, trying to answer. Really just trying to get 3 points right here. He misses me, Zach Ertz, and I get a little extra yards right there. That's that little wiggle. And if I had a better tight end, we had a lot more yards than that. But, you know, hit him with that little wiggle sometimes. Again, going back to the bread and butter. It doesn't really seem like they know how to stop this, so... Until now, they did a great job right there stopping it. And again, the game's tight now. It's one possession game. We feel like, I mean, we've played great defense. We just had one, like, busted coverage where we just were not... We didn't understand. Like, we just kind of got lost right there. So, the run sets up 3rd and 5. I'm thinking flood route, I think, right here. No, actually, I'm going for the touchdown. I see it's man coverage. I'm like, all right, let's go for the touchdown. This is my one-play touchdown play against man or cover 2. And I have what I want. I have Randy Moss one-on-one for a touchdown, and the game just glitches out. It did give me an animation. And this game is so bad. Like, I cannot stand this game. That should have been an easy touchdown. I mean, that's the most dominant touchdown maker in NFL history. That's his maxed out card. Right there. Should not have dumped it down to Zach Ertz. I felt like run after the catch, we could have gotten it, but he's just not the best run after the catch tight end. He's more of a red zone possession tight end. And again, he can win the game right here. So, you know, and again, this is an arcade mode, or it's more arcadey than normal. So, you could get some fluky stuff. So, defense really should have had another sack right there, but he kind of backs up, and we're getting close. We're just not finishing, dude. We got so many I mean, he's doing a good job of throwing it away. And again, he goes play action here. Actually, that move, again, we hard flat, and the game's just not ready. Like, it's just not recognizing it, I guess, because we should have a pick right there. Perfect coverage. A little motion here. This play is always annoying. Because, I don't know, for whatever reason, you just never, ever guard that motion. The little middle, like, quick route. And again, try to make it look like I'm blitzing, but I'm going coverage here. and should have had another pick. And the game, I mean, how many? I literally, it's a little insane. We should have had another interception right there, but we just don't. We're just not lucky right here. And nothing's open, and he's gonna scramble, and the perfect timing on that click on hit stick. I don't know if that was my brother or me, but it was perfect timing. And that actually, all we have to do really now is run out the clock. He only has 2 timeouts, so it doesn't win us the game, but we're feeling pretty good. Because if he has to drive down the entire field, there's no way he's winning it. And right off the bat, we're feeling great because we just got that many yards on first down. And he doesn't choose to use his timeout right there, which is weird. And I can see he's using the safety. It's kind of a... You never really want to run toss against this, especially if somebody's got good users. But I'm going to run it the opposite way, where I have more yards away from his user, if that makes any sense. For lack of a better term, I guess. And we get beautiful blocking. And again, this is a great compliment to the bunch quads. We stay in bounds. And right here, we won the game. Right here, I'm just doing this to pad the stats on the leaderboard. And we get pancakes outside, and we're going all the way for a touchdown. So that is going to be it, guys. Go to the channel if you want more Madden content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.